Hi guys, I'm doing a test run to see if this lithium carbonate, which in France is called teralite, it's a LP, which means it's a modified release tablet, and they allow you to cut down the line once, which I do every night because I take 600 milligrams, so I take 1.5 pills, and I'm just considering tapering. So last night I tried to use a Dremel to basically cut off a small amount to see if I could kind of taper like that, and it just kind of flew everywhere and it's kind of really brittle. So I'm just seeing, someone suggested use sandpaper, so that's what I've got here, quite a coarse sandpaper, and see, actually what is it? It's a DO1, or 1.5, whatever that means. It's not as coarse as you can get. Let's see if it can take off a good amount. Still a bit crumbly. That's what I've done so far. A little bit off the end, which would be good at the beginning when you're tapering. Just take off a tiny bit every single night for a while, so your body starts to get used to having less medication in your system. It's quite a lot of effort if you want to get down to a quarter. I'm not yet at a quarter. Maybe I could use a more harsh sandpaper. Oh no, I pressed too hard. So near the halfway line, you can see loads of crumbly bits came out, just like that. So it's definitely not an exact science. And I wouldn't be able to take those crumbly bits, because what happens is there's a coating on the outside of this pill that means that when your whole pill goes all the way down into the stomach, it then starts to kind of go into your system. Whereas if it's all crumbled up like this, the coating isn't on those crumbles and it starts going into your system much higher up. So kind of, you know, in your throat and on the way down when you're swallowing, which isn't so good. But if I was gentle, I think, let's continue a bit. If I was gentle, I think that could be a technique that I could use. And then obviously to get the right amount of lithium going in every night, I would need a weighing scales, and then I make sure I have the right amount of milligrams. Really fine scales, which I've looked up on Amazon. You can get them for about 15 to 20 euros. Some of them are much more. But yeah, that could work. So I'm more than half now, I'm cutting down. But I could also use a one of those special pill cutters, which just basically cuts it in half. It doesn't do any other kind of cutting, just the halfway line. So if I want less than a half, I could cut it first and then start grinding it. It might have a better, it might be easier. Anyway, that's my test. I think it's time to buy some scales. See you soon, guys. Bye.